Yo, what is going on, everybody? And welcome back, guys, to the #1 rated Minecraft server in the world, Swurv.oplegends.com. Guys, today we're gonna work on catching back up amongst the top players on the server, showing you guys how you guys can do that too, and well, more importantly, checking out the brand new vampire loot box here on the server that just released with today's update. So it should be a lot of fun. But before we get started, if you guys want to join the server and support me directly, Swurv.oplegends.com is the IP to use, and the Bedrock port for all the Bedrock players is 19132. And don't forget, guys, we're doing 1,000 credits on today's video for a giveaway, so comment down your Minecraft usernames and join my Discord down below, as that is where I announce the winner in every single video. So with that being said, I will see you guys over at the zones, and I'll bye. Alrighty, guys, we left off last episode getting to Rebirth 22, I believe. Yeah, we're still Rebirth 22, but what have I done in between those two clips? Well, as you guys can see, all my pets are leveled up. I am sword level 76, and I have 365,000 swings. So with that many swings, we unlocked a bunch of good stuff, guys, including a brand new modifier slot, which we got this brand new money modifier in our last video. So we are going to go ahead and equip that to get a little bit of a money boost. And then also we are going to redeem all the keys that we got with our key finder enchant. And we have a bunch of orbs and gems and skulls that we could actually use in order to help us get a lot more goodies for today. But we need to upgrade some enchants, so we are going to max upgrade every single enchant that we have. Hopefully we have enough. Gem greed, this is 100 mil, we could definitely do that. Orb greed, ooh, I think I might start prestiging this one very early on to try and get more orbs, of course. And that's about it. That's all we can do. We have 10 billion more. How much does this cost? 18 billion. We got gem greed here. I kind of want some more gems too. Let's prestige this by 2, because those gems are going to come handy later in the season, maybe even in later today's video. But we are ready to start rocking and rolling here. But first, before we do anything, we do have one bundle, our sword bundle here. At level 175, we unlocked it, so we just got it, which means we can actually go ahead and get the brand new vampire loot boxes inside of these. So let's go ahead and open it up. We did get an orbs totem, which is good, and some more modifier boxes, but unfortunately no money ones. So we need to do this. And honestly, guys, if you're gonna purchase anything on the server, get the cheap bundles first, then get the pass, because it is pretty good. We got already, what, 100 credits right there, and a modifier box and pet box is pretty good. But we got a 425% money booster for 15 minutes. Not too bad, not too shabby. What about these? And we got 20 regular aspect tickets and a reigning prison core. We'll take that. We do have a couple of boosters in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pretty much claim all my boosters for today, as we're gonna need all of them because we're doing a giant recording. But let's go ahead and redeem everything we pretty much have. We got some artifacts. Ooh, sturdy and pristine. That's good. That's good. We need to collect these artifacts, and we have an orb scroll that we could use on our new credit armor here. We already have companion slots. We have the max amount of companions. So let's just go ahead and redeem all these keys and see what we could get, as we have quite a bit. And of course, we need to check our mailbox for all the rewards that we missed out on. So let's claim all of these, and we are good to go. Okay, we do have these legend, or not these legend mixtures, these SOTW mixtures, which are really good. I'm gonna pop one and check how many boosters we just got. We'll very take that. That's good. Okay, aspect tickets, which we're gonna use in today's video to upgrade some of our enchants on our sword, which is looking pretty sexy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Some more pet boxes, and I think that's about it for now. We got some more tickets here, but I really want to focus today on getting a brand new perk. We do have 135 perks, so let's try to get a better perk. These perks actually give us a lot of boosts, like money, damage, and gems. So we want universal, obviously, as that's the best perk, but we'll probably try to get something decent. We got master perk. I don't even know what level that is. 3, or magnet perk. Magnet gives us sword level and money, which is actually not that bad, especially considering the money proc rate or money increase booster on this is 75, and we got it on magnet. That's not bad. That kind of makes me want to try and get magnet super duper high, because this is how we get the best money proc. This is the biggest money booster out of all the perks. Oh wait, this is mermaid, not even magnet, bro. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we want mermaid low key. All right, I'm gonna try to get that. So come on, bro, give us something good. We just want mermaid, bro. Mermaid. I'm just gonna keep going until we find something good. It'll stop it automatically on a good roll. We got banker perk. Yeah, we don't want banker, bro. What did banker banker actually do? Yeah, no. We good on banker. We want to rebirth fast today, so we need all the money. Oh, we got mermaid 4. Oh my god, we got mermaid 4. Okay, we'll take that. But what I was saying was we want to rebirth fast. Getting mermaid 4 actually is really, really good because that's 100% extra money that we just got added to our arsenal. So if we go ahead and check multi right now, we are at a 1.3 billion X money multiplier, which is very, very nice. We should be getting a lot more money, bro. But let's go ahead. I think we could get our companions upgraded quite a bit here. Yeah. Oh no, at rebirth 25, we have the swings for them. But let's go ahead and check our doors because we do need to unlock this, but we need 3 copper and we have 2. So if we do slash bosses, we can actually unlock this next door, but we need copper. So we're going to get 2 copper from this boss, I believe. And we unlock the next boss to get iron at rebirth 25. So let's go ahead, complete this boss right here to unlock ourselves a brand new door. So let's go ahead and start this boss. This is the easiest boss. It only has 100 swings. And well, look at him, bro. He's kind of ugly, bro. He looks like Squidward, but we just want his copper. But this boss build area is sick. Okay, there we go. Our copper should come into our inventory very, very soon. There he is. Okay, then we do slash doors and we should be able to get this brand new boost, which gives us a permanent 25% money booster. So if we check our multi now, yeah, we're at 1.136 or 1.16 billion. Okay, yeah, not too bad there. I'm gonna go back on over to my zones really, really quick, and we should be able to max zone or zone max. In the last video, we did get over to world 3, the strive zone. I think we got to the very first part. I don't know, I can't remember where we left off, but we need to sword max really quick. There we go, and just kill a bunch of these. And we have such a high money booster that it only requires a couple of kills to get to the next zone. So just like this, I don't think this is going to be enough, but let's go ahead and try zone max. Yep, it is, bro. All right, we will gladly take that. But I do want to do a little bit of upgrading to our companions here. They're only 15 million, which I mean isn't bad, but I want to try to get that into the 100 millions today. But that starts with getting to the zone, and this is the 3rd world. So I can't remember if I zoned maxed here or not. We're going to try our very best to get past it. We just got a bunch of boosters activated, so it shouldn't take too long. Let's go ahead and try now to zone max. Yep. And I believe, let me go ahead and actually check. What are these ones? 8 million? I think this actually might be the place. Yeah, this is the zone that we left off on. As you can see, we're already almost rebirth 23, but we're going to go ahead and sword max. We're going to try to complete it, and I want to get to the next zone before we actually rebirth. Oh, we're not. We're going to end up rebirthing. Oh, wait, no, we did it. Nice. Okay, we made it to the next zone without having to rebirth, but these things give us 56%. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, we're going to turn auto rebirth off, and hopefully that doesn't do that anymore. All right, perfect. We're going to sword max, and we should be able to one shot. Okay, so let's gather up quite a bit of money really quick in order to get ourselves the brand new companions, because the last ones were giving us 14 million. These ones are going to double that up to 30 million. So that's going to be a giant multiplier added to our multi for money in general. So I really want to get our combo all the way up to 10x per kill, because right now we're making 2.5 e to the 40, and these things cost 4.9 e to the 39. So if we can gather a bunch of these up, we can infinitely open up those companion eggs and just run around and kill. And I think we could actually do that right now. So let me actually come over here. We are going to delete pretty much all of our companions that we aren't using, and there we go. We're looking good. All right, auto open, and yeah, we're opening up 50 at a time, bro. Oh yeah, we're gonna fill up really quick, and we should just do this until we have no more inventory in our companions, like the companion storage area is what I mean. All right, there we go. We got all of the companions. Oh my god, bro. Okay, we are gonna companion fusion all of these to try to get some rainbows and goldens. There we go. We are going to equip our best, and yep, holy cow. Now how much are we making per? We're making 2.71 e to the 41. Can we get to the next zone though? That's the real question. Oh my gosh, we could. We theoretically could just keep doing this because our money multiplier is so high. We could just try to get the best companions for a couple of zones ahead, so we could just really like rebirth extremely fast, bro. I think that might be the move, instead of going through all the zones once again once we rebirth, just for a little bit of a gain. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep sword maxing until we can actually one-shot these, which we're getting close, but we should probably activate our cores that we got. So currently we have 2 cores unlocked. We have the reigning prison core and the black hole core. So if I go ahead and press Q, it should automatically kill these things for us, and it would probably be a very good time to go ahead and, even though that we just bought them, we're going to go ahead and delete all of these and open up all of these. There we go. All right, we're doing really good for ourselves. We don't have to really worry too much about infinitely opening, because I don't really have to focus with these prison core, not prison cores, the poison core and the black hole core going on. So I can just kind of infinitely do this until we run out of inventory just like that. And yep, we're going to go ahead, fuse all of our companions together, and we're going to equip the best. And just like that, 214 million. Not too bad, bro. How much are these giving us now? 60 million. Yeah, we will gladly take that. And can we get to the next zone and do this one more time? Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and sword max. Level 9 crimson dagger as well. I don't think our core is on any longer. It is a 6-minute cooldown, so, but that's okay because we have 700 million gems. And if we do slash gem shop, these tier 1 earth wands are super good. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually purchase 2 of them because I already have one as well, and this could serve just as good as those prison cores on cooldown because they kill a lot at once, bro. But we don't get our money multiplier from them, so it might actually be more worth to get that up first and then go ahead and kill all of them. And actually, before I do anything, since we are in a new zone, we are going to delete all these companions again just to go ahead and try to upgrade them. So let's go ahead and see. They cost 1.1 e to the 43. We are making 1.1 e to the 41, so we should be able to infinitely open these. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and do exactly that, and this is going to allow us to kind of just skip having to do all this process every time we rebirth if we could just get it all done right now. And you'll see more about that later when we actually do decide to rebirth and go through all the zones again. We're gonna have a giant money booster, and it should be really good for us. I kind of want to test this theory out because, like, boom, there we go. We got all of them done. Let's go ahead and fuse them all together and then equip the best. So now we're at, oh my gosh, we're at 450 million now, so we should be able to zone max again. And yep, we do the same thing all over again, but this is actually going to make us rebirth so fast. So let's, oh, we got the new Crimson Dawn Katana, still one-shotting them. Thank God we got this legend mixer, not legend mixer, the SOTW mixture. I wonder if the legend mixture is out now. I don't know, we'll have to see, test, but this is the best way to go ahead and use your boosters to your advantage, is saving up and doing all the hard work while you're on it instead of rebirthing, going through all the shorter zones. So yeah, this costs 5.4 e to the 44. This is 5.4 e to the 45. So technically we could infinitely open these. Let's make sure. Yep, let's go ahead and turn that on. We're opening up 50 at a time, which is good. No signs of slowing down just quite yet, and I really want to try to get our companions up into the billions when they each give us that amount. I think that would be a really cool goal for today, so mark it down. I want to try to get to rebirth 50 as well, over doubling our current rebirth level. Some pretty ambitious goals of ours, but you know what? I think we could do it, guys. All right, inventory is good, and our money booster did expire. Perfect timing. Let's go ahead and fuse all these companions and then go ahead and slap them on. How much? Oh my gosh, they're almost a billion. Wait, can we do slash zone max or no? Oh my gosh, we can get to the next zone, boys. All right, let's delete all the companions we aren't using once again. This is crazy because we're making so much money. 6.3 e to the 46. That is insane. Okay, sword max, level 5 katana. Again, our damage booster is good, and our pets, like our damage pet, where is it? Unique damage pet right here, gives us a 1x booster on our damage as well. So we're pretty much set, bro. We should be able to climb up the rebirths today, maybe even higher than 50. All right, but we are making 2.3 e to the 47, so yes, we can in fact open these up once again, but this time it's slowing down a little bit. I don't think we're going to be able to stay with the constant 50 opening. Actually, no, yeah, it says 25 now, but still we're getting pretty close. No signs of slowing down too much right now, especially once we have this 10x combo. We're pretty much chilling at this point. All right, we're ready to go again. Companion fusion. Let's fuse them all together, equip the best, and 2 billion, bro. Okay, so we already crushed that ballpark out of there. What is our multi right now? Our multi is 100 billion. So yeah, we've 100x our multi already. Absolutely insanity, bro. I wonder how much we could keep this up. It's no signs of slowing down. Let's go ahead and sword max. Very nice, bro. Again, we got to build this combo up, and let's see how much we're making now. What, 6.7? Okay, 6.7. Okay, to the 48, we should be able to open up like 1 or 2 of these at a time pretty consistently. So we got it. It is slowing down just a little bit right now, boys. Not too much. 10 to 15 eggs are opening up at once, and there we go. We filled it up. Ooh, not that many griffins though, unfortunately, but that should be fine. 4 billion. Oh my gosh, dude. Moving on over to the blazes though. These things are a little bit more tough. I don't know if if we're going to be able to instantly kill all of them. Let's see this one. Yeah, these are 2 each, but I'm going to go ahead and sword max just quite a bit. Bro, look at this. This is like a saber of some sort. This is sick. But there we go. Now we are definitely one-shotting these, which is good. All right, we have the 10x multi. Let's go ahead and first delete all of our companions that we aren't using and started opening. Okay. All right, now I'm excited. Come on, give us a giant multi. 8 billion, bro. We keep doubling them essentially every time. So let's go to the next zone, the gas, bro. These look kind of annoying to go ahead and farm, but we're gonna try our best. Oh, we can't get any new sword levels. Oh wait, we can still one-shot them? What? There's no way that should be a thing, but it is. Okay, these are actually really easy to grind because they're so big. Their hitboxes are so massive. You know what else is massive? Don't say it, bro, because it's not. All right, but how much are we making per? 1.7e to the 52. Yeah, we could still infinitely open these guys. All right, new ones are on 18 billion, bro. You gotta be joking. That's pretty insane. Oh, we made it to the next world too, bro. There's no way. All right, sword max. We still have all of our cores on, it looks like. Maybe not exactly, but I think they literally just ran out. So we're making 2.5e to the 53. These are 1.4e. Let's get our multiplier up. We should be good. Now what I'm gonna try to do is get this up to 100 billion each so that we're pushing 1 trillion on our multiplier here. Oh my gosh, we already are. That's 1,000x times more money that we already started, which is insane, by the way. Let's go ahead and open up all. I didn't actually see the immortal version, but the last world was the griffins. I wonder what this, it's underwater world, so it probably is some kind of fish, maybe like a leviathan. That's my guess. Not too sure. We'll have to go ahead and check it out, but these things are a little bit harder to hit. They're not as small as like allays and stuff, which are absolutely nightmares to go ahead and kill. There we go. They are camels in underwater world. Really? All right, I don't make the rules here. As long as you give me money multipliers, we are chilling. There we go. 40 billion for the gold. Oh my gosh, for the goldens. That is pretty insane. I kind of want to keep doing this until I don't even know. I don't know when the right time is to stop. I think the longer we do this, the faster our progression is just going to go in general. So I'm going to do this for as long as I feel necessary, and then check back with you guys here in a bit. All right, we made it to zone 5 and we've run into an issue. So I'm only making 5.4e, maybe 5.5e to the 71, but the egg is way too expensive. So I stopped buying, you know, companions for about, I don't know, like 5-ish zones because I was just doing /zone max. And well, I think we ran into our first problem with the strategy. I saved a lot of time, you know, upgrading and getting a full inventory there, but we're gonna have to hopefully open up one of these companion eggs and see what we get. We got 38 trill. Oh my gosh, and that's a common. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're making definitely a lot. Now it could be worth to go back an extra zone and grab those companions first. We might save a lot of time every time we get to this point, but now we can buy 2. So let's go ahead and buy 2 of them, and we got 2 normal, so let's go ahead and equip those, and we should now 5.4e to the 72. Now we're almost there. We are going to activate our core here for a sec just to try and get a lot of these mules kind of killed and given. But dude, we are in the 5th world. Let's just go ahead and auto open 15 and then another 1 or 2 of these, however many we could get. But we're up to 5.1e to the 73, just about. I'm about to show you guys who the richest on the server is and just compare to how fast or how far we need to catch up when it comes to progress to be on bout top, which in turn should get us pretty close to rebirth top. We just have to go ahead and actually rebirth, which we're not doing, but it's all calculated for our catch up. We gotta catch back up, so we don't want to spend too much time on rebirthing. But there we go. Okay, we got an immortal. Nice. All right, I'm gonna unequip all these and fuse our companions together for our best ones, and there we go. Okay, this is looking a lot better. Not super great, but 2.5e to the 73, so we are making infinite profit here. I think this is the place that we should grind for a while, because if we look at our multi now, guys, since that time, we got it up to 7.9e to the 15, which I think is either 7 trillion. No, it definitely is 7 quadrillion, bro. Oh my god. Okay, that's really good. That is actually insanely good. Okay, a lot of progress. It has taken some time here, but honestly, I'm excited to see how fast we can rebirth and what zone we're going to end up rebirthing in, because rebirth 22 required us to get to this zone right here, the wither skeleton area. So if our method is correct, we should be rebirthing somewhere in the rebirth or medieval zone, which in turn makes all of our rebirths go back quicker because we have the companions from the better zones. So that's going to be really good if we can get that strategy in place, and you guys could use it as well. I don't know if this is actually gonna work. It could be a complete flop. Who knows? We could just be wasting our time here, which I really hope we're not, because that would actually suck. There we go. Let's go ahead and let these kind of dissipate out. And nice, we got another one. So I'm gonna unequip literally everything we have to fuse them together, and bang, there we go. We got 2 immortals, which is good, and a couple of other ones which are really good too. So if we do slash multi, that bumped us up to a, yeah, now we're in the E16 of money boost. So yeah, now we're out of the quadrillions or whatever, and we are into the I don't even know what it gets to that point. Oh, and our money booster expired, so let's go ahead and check our boosters, make sure we still have that on. Yeah, we do have another one on. 43 minutes left on that one, but bow top is around E to the 156, so we're halfway to it, which is good because we started today at like E to the 20 or something. So we are catching up, and I know Weenie 12 was up until like E to the 313, so that's obviously the best player. And Rebirth top is at 116 rebirths, so yeah, we have a lot of work to do to get up to him, but I definitely think we could get into Rebirth top within the next couple of videos using this strategy. So yeah, we're definitely going to be using this strategy quite a bit, but in the time being, we need to open up more companion eggs, so let's go ahead and do exactly that. Oh yeah, 150, 200. Oh yeah, boys, the amount that we're opening gets higher and higher every time we upgrade our companions, because obviously they give us better money boosts. Ooh, a boss one. Let's see how many eggs this gives us. We're probably gonna run out by the time it is finished, but one boss gave us 1.4 E to the 75, which in turn gave us 50, 15, and then 1, so about 75 companions. So if you see a boss inside of your zone, kill it, because it gives you a lot of companions. But oh, look at all of these guys. That's good. Okay, we're gonna unequip all of these, and we are going to go into companion fusion and shift click. There we go. Okay, looking really nice right now. Okay, I think that's pretty much good to continue our strategy. I just wanted to update you guys. If we do slash zone max now, it should only take a couple of these things. Oh my gosh, we need a sword max. There we go, level 7. Now we can upgrade, but it should only take a couple of these guys to go ahead and kill off to get to the next. Oh wait, I accidentally upgraded my sword. Nice, bro. Okay, well, it should only take a couple of these to get to the next zone. So let's go ahead and keep doing this really quick. Zone max, and bang, there we go. And there we go. We can repeat the process until we run into that situation again to fly through these zones instead of just maxing out the zone, getting all the companions. I don't know if we save time doing that or not. We might want to change it and go to the zone before once we run into that problem. For example, next time we run into that problem, instead of doing the mule zone that we did and grinding up the companions, taking a long time there, we'll go to the zone before, after grinding up a little bit of money, to getting the companions that are just a little bit better or a little bit less better than the ones before. I know that probably sounds confusing, but bang, there we go, zone max. I think it should work out in our favor. Oh my gosh, we're already at the plasma sword, which in our sword upgrades is right here. So we're officially 2 full rows in to the 3.5, 4 pages of swords. So we still got a lot of upgrading to do. There's so much content on the server. Y'all join right now, swurv.oplegends.com. The port is 19132. If you haven't already, switch to that IP, because it does support me directly. But bang, on to the next zone. The endermen's inside of here. Sword maxing will help us get closer to one-shotting these. Ooh, you know, it might be a good time, guys, to officially try and rebirth and just see, before we continue all of this, if our plan worked, because these are 1.1 E to the 80, and these are only giving us 1.6 E. So what I can do is go to zones, and we could go over, we're in the desert zone, back on over to the creepers, and just farm up some of these, because these are 4.1 E to the 76, and these ones over here are still pretty expensive. So you know what? I am actually just going to rebirth. I know that's kind of silly, but let's go ahead and rebirth, getting a 2 million to a 1 or 4 million money booster. Not bad. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's see. Let's test our theory. How much are we making per wish? This is the moment of truth. And oh my gosh, 1.5 E to the 18. Bro, so if we do slash zone max, how far do we get now? Oh my gosh, we almost get into the second world, bro. All right, sword max. All right, and then we'll go ahead and kill another one in zone max. Where are we at? We're over to here, so we need to do sword max and then zone max, and we're here. And if my calculations are correct, we're already ready to rebirth, so we can rebirth like this. Oh my gosh, this actually works. Oh my gosh, people are gonna say, how are you rebirthing so fast? Zone max. Let's go ahead and get a sword max and then zone max. Let's see if we can do it again. I go into the next zone, and we are here. Are we gonna be able to rebirth? Oh my gosh, we can rebirth. Guys, this is insane. People are already asking, how are you rebirthing so fast, bro? I just be playing the game, bro. I play the game smart, and we're ready to rebirth once again. I'm just gonna turn on auto auto rebirth now. We're gonna go ahead and now continue to rebirth, but we just unlocked a companion upgrade, which is going to help us propel us even more because look, these are now 288 trill. Companion upgrades, if we upgrade this one, and of course all the others, for gems, now it's 320 trill. Pretty crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and do this for a while and then see how many rebirths we could get. Hopefully we could get into 50 rebirths, somewhere around there. But I'll check back with you guys here in a bit. All right, guys, we got to rebirth 44. So that method obviously works good for not only rebirthing, but unlocking a bunch of bundles. So if you guys want to save up your credits or just purchase some, do this method before, and you'll have all the bundles to go ahead and choose from. Like, I seriously have like 4 or 5 pages of these bundles ready to go. We doubled our rebirth just like we wanted to. We got our multi all the way up to 1.7e to the 16, and our rebirth, let's actually check it. Our rebirth multiplier is 5 trillion. So not too bad to say the very least. But guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Join the server if you're new. Use my IP when connecting, swurv.oplegends.net, and the port is 19132. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you all. Peace out and goodbye.